everyone is having an awesome week. I just finished watching and analyzing this week's TED Talk, David Kelly's Creative Confidence. So there were a couple of different things that I found very interesting about this specific discussion. One being the psychologist that found a way to help people get rid of their phobias, and they named this a guided mastery, which I think is a brilliant name. I really like it. And they described this as a process of several steps to take people through to get rid of their said phobias. And with this, they also mentioned the hospital that transformed an MRI machine to a more child-friendly machine, where they even hired people who were familiar with like working in children museums to work the machine, and they completely transformed the room that the machine was in, and they made it so that any child would be less afraid. And I was very impressed to hear that the amount of children needing anesthesia to go into the machine went from 80% to 10%. So that was very interesting to hear that it actually made a huge difference. And like they mentioned, the little girl that asked her mom if they could go back the next day. So I thought it was interesting that they used creativity to help children through this fear. One thing mentioned that I really agree with is when they said that when people gain the confidence, they start working in things that they really like, and they start making better decisions. I totally agree that confidence makes people start working on hobbies or things that they've been wanting to do for a very long time, but lacked the belief in themselves to do so. It was interesting to hear that it helps make better decisions, and I can see that. I can definitely see that, and I agree with that as well. And the way that I apply this to writing is that we can take certain steps. For example, for many, if not all of us, this class is a step to become a better, more confident writer. And this could also help us understand that we are creative, and allow us to allow our ideas to flow. Like David Kelly mentioned as well, about the letting our ideas flow, that's what happens when people realize that we are indeed naturally creative. And I think that the danger of opting out would make us maybe a little more dull, a little less interesting in a way. It would make us less interesting in our writing and less captivating to our audience if we don't tap into that confidence and that creativity. Well, thank you so much for watching. I look forward to hearing what everyone else has to say, and I hope everyone has a good rest of your week, and happy holidays.